Before women could even vote, one woman stormed into Congress and made history, then voted against going to war. Her name was Jeannette Rankin, and in 1916, she shattered every expectation by becoming the first woman ever elected to the U.S. Congress. At a time when politics was considered a man's world, Rankin's victory sent shockwaves through America and inspired generations to come. Born in 1880, Rankin grew up on her family's ranch near Missoula, Montana. She studied biology and social work, but it was her drive for justice that pushed her toward politics. She saw the struggles women faced. No voice, no vote, no power, and decided to change it. By 1910, she had joined the women's suffrage movement, organizing rallies and marches demanding equal voting rights. She once said, "Men and women are like right and left hands. It doesn't make sense not to use both." When Montana granted women the right to vote in 1914, Rankin seized her moment. Just 2 years later, she ran for Congress and won. She campaigned on women's rights, social reform, and peace, making her the first woman ever to sit in the House of Representatives. But Rankin wasn't just there to make history. She was there to make change. One of her very first votes would become one of the most controversial in American history. She voted against entering World War I. Only 50 members of Congress opposed the war, and she was the only woman among them. The backlash was fierce. Newspapers mocked her, and critics called her unpatriotic. But Rankin stood firm, saying, "I want to stand by my country, but I cannot vote for war." Decades later, she'd do it again. In 1941, after Japan bombed Pearl Harbor, Rankin returned to Congress for a second term and became the only member to vote against entering World War II. Once again, her courage came at a cost, but her conviction never wavered. Jeannette Rankin's story is one of fearless determination, a woman who didn't wait for permission to lead. She broke the ceiling, took the hits, and changed history forever. So the next time someone tells you something's impossible, remember Jeannette Rankin, because she proved that courage can rewrite the rules. Follow, like, and share for more interesting tidbits and stories from history.